Alright, what up everybody and welcome back to the channel. This week we're at Texas Motor Speedway and this is going to be race number 7 of our Xfinity season on NASCAR Heat 5, so hopefully we can have a pretty solid run here. This track's been kind of a mixed bag for me over, the past 2 seasons. When we were back in season 1, back in the Dirt Series, my Truck Series debut was actually a hot seat race at Texas Motor Speedway in the Jennifer Joe Cobb number 10 truck. And within 3 laps I crashed out, so what a great debut. But then, when we got to the 63 Loves Toyota, last season, season 2, ended up winning the first race at Texas on the season, which was part of that 3-race win streak I've referenced the last couple weeks. Which obviously was nice. Nice little redemption there. But then when we got back to the second Texas race, I couldn't even crack the top 10, so when I was going into this one, going through practice and stuff, it felt like it was going to be more like that second race last season. Just was kind of 0.2 of a second off of the goal time, just like I was, during that second race. But then I surprised myself and got to qualifying and somehow found 0.2 of a second there and had my best lap so far at Texas. So I ran a 29.83, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. So, we started in the top 10, which has been nice. Usually I'm just outside the top 10 on qualifying runs, but already through the first 3 laps here, we've moved up 5 spots, so I'll take that all day. Right now, just trying to get a good feel for my car. Started off a little bit loose. Not too bad, though. Basically trying to see if I'm going to need to tighten it up or not as we continue the race here, but so far I don't think I'll be making any adjustments when we get to the end of stage 1, as long as it holds like this. And just realized that Watermelon Man's up in the lead there, so see if we can, I was gonna say let's see if we can hunt him down, but honestly I'm pretty fine with the stage points, at least. Goal for this race, again, is gonna be top 10, kind of my normal goal, but trying to reach the contract incentive, because this is my last race for there, and I still need one more top 10, so it'd be nice, even if it's not a too big of a deal. I'd still like to complete that. While I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and put the ticker on for everybody. My teammate's up there in 3rd right now, and the other one's in 2nd, so we got a 2, 3, 4 showing, and I don't know where Riley is right now, so. But yeah, if you can hear it in my voice, sorry for a little bit of a delay on getting the video recorded. Wanted this out on Sunday, but shooting for Wednesday right now, midweek. I absolutely got hammered by some sort of infection. Don't really know exactly what I'm sick with. Just know that I got some sort of viral infection, but thing's been whooping my butt. I would not recommend it for anybody. I had went to a birthday party at my friend's on a Saturday. All day Sunday I felt exhausted, thinking I was just being tired from, being old at this point, and waking or going to bed at like 1:15 in the morning or something, and then trying to turn around and get up early. But all of a sudden Sunday night I fell asleep at 8 o'clock at night and woke up at 2 in the morning. By 6 in the morning I was up sick, and I think I slept like 18 of the next 22 hours. Ended up dropping like about 11 pounds of water weight over the next couple days, so yeah, it was not a fun time. Also not a fun time having the little gator right behind us trying to take another position from us. But we're holding off right this second against a couple of the Junior Motorsports cars, so seems like almost like a battle of the Joe Gibbs Racing and the Junior Motorsports cars right now, with Watermelon Man somehow doing his own thing up front. We got 1 lap to go on this stage, so just trying to hold solid, see if we can finish in the top 5 on it. I don't think I have enough to get to Noah Gregson over there, but don't want to lose anything either. Yeah, it was pretty nice and smooth, you know, first stage there. I said as I almost lost control of the car going on over there, but yeah, I don't think I'll make too many adjustments on pit road. Maybe a small twinge of a tightening on the wedge or something like that, but yeah, let's go ahead and pit, get 4 tires, and get ready for stage number 2. Alright, well, pit crew got me 1 spot, so we're going to restart here in 4th. See if I can work with my teammates here and get one of us to a lead at least. And actually, as I look down, I see a car on pit road, so I don't know who actually ended up out in stage 1, but yeah, I ended up making a tiny little adjustment on my wedge here going into stage 2, just kind of like 0.1% on the wedge, so this is the first time I've tried to really run the high line too much, and not gonna lie, do not recommend. Having to get out of the throttle a little bit quicker than what I did when I was running a little bit lower, so right now we're holding steady. Still top 5, trying to hold off the other Brant car. We are the superior Brant car. Right now, Focus is trying to stay up here in the top 5 or 6. I was running through, you know, practice times and qualifying times. It seemed like, you know, top 15 or so were going to be what kind of separated from the rest of the field, but this top 6 right now is a tight little bunch. It seems like any of us can end up, you know, getting up there at the end of this stage. Actually, I just realized my teammate Harrison Burton's up in the lead right now, past Chastain. Yeah, so far, you know, not really anything noticeable on my little additional wedge there. Maybe a little bit easier to kind of get around, so depending on how this goes, I'll possibly tweak it a little bit tighter to start stage 3, and you know, if that doesn't end up working out, then I can go back to this. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but we're not going to pit on this one, so don't need to pit until the end of the stage. I don't know how many laps we'll have left after we restart this, so let's see real quick. Alright, we just got 2 laps this stage, so let's see what we can get right now. My car seems to be really good on starts and restarts, so see if we can get a 1, 2, 3 going with Joe Gibbs racing right now. We're up to 2nd right now. Got 1 to go. Both in trying to get the stage win, and also with how many laps are left in this stage. Harrison goes up top. He gave us an open at the bottom. Let's see if I can take it. Give me some draft, number 9. Did a good job keeping it sealed off at the bottom there. I don't quite have enough to get a stage win there, so 2nd place isn't bad though. Definitely a little bit better than what it was going to be before the caution, so I'll take the extra stage points out of that. And then obviously we're gonna pit again. Kind of debating. I don't think I'm gonna end up tightening up my car. I'm just gonna kind of leave it as it is. So we will go from there. All right, well, we're going to be starting second. Looks like we were the top one of the teams that pitted, but 5-car here decided to stay out, so hopefully we can clear them pretty quickly and then kind of go to the lead. Got a long little stretch here, 26 laps as you just saw, so we should be pitting right near the halfway point. I think during practice I could last about 13 to 14 laps on fuel before I ran out, so we'll see how it goes. Also, if you're wondering, my headset just absolutely died, so just realized before the recording I forgot to charge it, so it died right as stage 2 ended. It's going to be a little bit of a personal challenge for me, because usually I like to listen to some music and kind of keep my focus during the race that way, but we'll deal with it. Right now, trying to at least lead a lap here at Texas. That'd be nice. My teammate Harrison Burton over here on my bumper. We are going to at least lead 1 lap here, so I feel good about that. Still don't think this is going to be a race-winning car unless there's some shenanigans and we get kind of a late caution and are in position to take advantage of it, but maybe me and the 20 over here can kind of separate ourselves from the field a bit more. At the very least, I don't want to end up like my boy Bubba when they were at Texas earlier this season, be in the top 10 most of the race and then crash out near the end. At least he had a good run at Dover this past, day or two. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Yeah, right now, car feels okay. Like I don't feel like I have great speed, like to be in the top, 3-4 cars, but I feel like I'm at least a top 10 car. So it's just trying to hold off some of the positions behind me and try not to wreck coming out of there. That's the one area that kind of keeps getting me, even in practice and stuff when I was trying out like 5-6 different setups I saw online. It was like no matter what, at some point I ended up always spinning out, coming right toward the start-finish line there. That's just a skill issue for me. Alright, Ross Chastain has found me. The Florida Man connection has stayed strong. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Indy coming up now, so hopefully the Brickyard 400 is a pretty good race this year. I think Larson's, going to be the favorite, but, I'm just hoping that, Reddick and them have a good run and I actually get to celebrate a good performance there. I haven't even looked up to see where the number 5 dropped to after that restart. Just sunk like a rock, but fortunately the ticker's only showing 5 cars at a time, so it'd be kind of cool in the next one if it shows like where you're at and kind of a normal ticker for NASCAR. I absolutely botched that turn. So it looks like we're going to drop to about 6th or maybe even 7th there. Sponsor teammate. Alright, still got 17 to go, which means, based off the calculations, we should be pitting at about 3 to 4 laps, give or take. So, yeah, when I'm going down pit road and stuff, I keep messing myself up when I was going to practice because it's this sponsor right here after the red, kind of stripe that I need to make the turn going on the pit road, but for whatever reason I keep trying to do it a little bit too early and then lose a little bit of time slowing down to go to pit road and stuff. So biggest objective is just don't be a dum-dum and spin out going to pit road, but yeah, I have to keep my eye on that when I'm going down here. It feels like as the run gets a little bit longer, my car's getting a little bit looser, so I'm probably not going to make an adjustment to make it any looser than what it is right now. Don't want to really make it any tighter either, so I think I'm just going to kind of hold on and see what happens. As long as we're in like the top, 6 or so, I think we'll be in okay position at the end of all this. Alright, there goes the fuel charge. Yeah, we got 2 laps to go according to this. Having a hard time just kind of keeping the turn going through turn 1 right there. So yeah, we got like 13 laps to go. I'm gonna pit on the next lap. Basically make sure I can stay out just long enough in case of an overtime finish. Now also let me kind of go into pit road nice and easy. Alright, here's pit road. Get woed up here. Alright, we made it. Didn't botch that. I think we're doing okay here. So yeah, 13 laps remaining after this. We got 14 laps of fuel, so feel pretty good. Hopefully pit crew gives me a good stop here. Apparently I'm just gonna morph through some cars there. Or I have the 21 just sitting in my box, apparently. Looks like a pretty solid stop. Still weird now after getting used to the, I'm glitched into my box. That's different. What the heck is going on here? I feel like I got cheese pretty hard. My car is see-through right now. What the heck just happened? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna try to sneak back into the top 10. I'm like a ghost car. If I don't get at least the top 10 after this is gonna be annoying as hell. Kinda makes me wish I would have pitted at the same time as everybody else. Yeah, I can't say I've ever had this happen, so. I guess now, hopefully I can get past Cindric here and sneak back into the top 10 and maybe hope for a caution to get back up to kind of where I was. But that kind of ended our race winning chances there, so. Went up high there to try to pass. That was stupid, but yeah, I'm actually like, you know, trying to figure out what this is like. So I felt like I probably should have hit the 22 right there and didn't feel like anything happened, so I guess I'm just gonna morph through some cars and stuff and just try to beat them on speed.
Stay low.
I can still get drafting partners and everything, so
Still there.
yep, still got the position, so alright, very least right now we're back in the top 10, so that's something right now. Just kind of hold off everybody and, you know, maybe we'll get lucky with a caution now and kind of go from there. So we got 6 laps to go, so. If you ever had this this glitch, let me know, because I don't think I've ever seen it. It may be a common glitch, you know, but it's not one I've ever ran into.
5 laps to go.
But in the meantime, obviously 5 to go. We're kind of stretching away from now Jesse Little and them in the 11th place car, so kind of the sad little gap of not really close enough to do anything, move up any further, but ain't got nobody behind us really either, so it's kind of running our own race here. Main goal right now for me is not be stupid and hit the wall or anything, kind of cost us the top 10, so. Three to go. Right now my teammate Harrison Burton over there's still in the lead late, so might still be a good day for Joe Gibbs racing here. I'm trying to figure out how I caught up to 9th place so quick, but this is apparently a lapped car. Oh, what up, Mike Carmen? Alright, white flag is out. Right now we're gonna still hit our goal of the top 10 as things stand. Looks like my teammate in the 20 has just won with Harrison Burton, so we're running technically low on fuel, but who cares? It's last ending here, so. Alright, and our 63 Ghost car over here is gonna finish top 10. What a weird ass ending race. But I don't know. Yeah, it sucks to lose, 3 or 4 positions, but at the same time, I also got 3 or 4 positions I probably didn't deserve in stage 2, I guess, so kind of works itself out there. But yeah, let's we get a couple of replays real quick, and then we'll get the finishing order. All right, well, there's your finishing order there. Again, Harrison Burton's your winner today. And just kind of scroll down through the list. At least I wasn't last amongst my own team, so that's where Riley ended up, was 13th. And then apparently a bunch of cars got caught lapped down at the end there with all the pit stops and everything, but trying to figure out who was the couple that ended up down. So, oh, 21 car, that explains a little bit. Guy that was parked in front of me was who got trapped, so. And then Matt Mills, guy, I guess that strategy not to pit, didn't work out too well for him, but yeah, overall, pretty fun race. I'll take it. I think we finished 11th or 12th the last time we were in Texas in the truck series, so to get a top 10 here isn't too bad. Got the goal and everything, so. And according to this, we're still in the lead for points after 7 races, so. Oh. Apparently Harmon and Matt Ellis got in a wreck there too. So, yeah, overall, I'll take the result. Weird race, but we'll go from there. And I believe Bristol's next. So, yeah, I'll catch y'all at Bristol.